And welcome back. And we're on to the 28th of Feb, which is almost the end of the month because there is actually a leap year one coming later today. And let's just jump in with the first question for this further maths 5 a day. And we have a simultaneous equation. We haven't had one of these in a while. Now they've made it relatively easy for us because I'm just going to let y equal to y, which means that x is equal to x squared minus 9x minus 3. 0 equals x squared. Take away x from both sides, gives me 10x minus 3. Now, can I think of a number that multiplies to make 3 and adds to make 10? Well, annoyingly, I can't, so I'm going to have to either complete the square or use a quadratic formula. Let's use a quadratic formula. So therefore, x is equal to minus 10, which is 10, plus minus 10 squared, which is 100, minus 4 times minus 3 is 12, so plus 12, and all of that is to divide by 2. Which is, now let's simplify it slightly. So I've got the square root of 112, which is 4 root 7. So therefore this is the same as 5 plus minus 2 root 7. It doesn't actually say whether we want its exact form or not. So I'm just going to use, no, let's keep it in exact form. So therefore it is the case, remember that y equals x. So my solutions are going to be 5 plus 2 root 7. And 5 plus 2 root 7, or 5 minus 2 root 7, and 5 minus 2 root 7. Nice little question at the end. If you got that well done, I quite enjoy that question. It's a clever little question. Next one. Show that is equivalent to. Okay, so because of the show that, I'm going to explicitly write that sine squared theta plus cos squared theta is equivalent to 1, because that's what I'm going to use, so I need to say that I've used it. Then I'm going to substitute it in, so that this, let's call it 1. So 1 is equal to 2 minus 2 times 1 minus cos squared theta, which is the same as 2 minus 2 plus 2 cos squared theta, which equals cos squared theta. And I should say, by the way, I've used theta. I'm going to change these to x's because I like to be precise. You wouldn't lose a mark here, but I just think it's nicer because you've read the question, which equals cos squared x, which equals 2, and therefore I've proven it. So allowing for my quick fix at the end, not too bad a question. Just in terms of what to do here, some of you might be able to look at that and just do that in your heads, but the point is I show that question, so I do need to show some working and show what I'm doing. Next question. In fact, final question today. So it looks like there's a lot to this question. And reading down here, it's a hence maximum question. So there's some differentiation as well. Okay, the volume of a container with height x is given by this thing here, where v is between 2 and 5. Right, okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this because I need to differentiate. So x times x minus 2, 5 minus x is equal to x times 5x minus x squared minus 10 plus 2x, which equals x. You don't need to show all these steps. I'm going to go a little bit over the top here. 7x minus 10 minus x squared, which is equal to, and again, you really didn't have to do all of this bit, but anyway, I'm committed now, so minus x cubed. The reason I've had to do all of that is because that allows me to find dv dx. So dv dx is going to be equal to 14x minus 10 minus 3x squared. Now, what do I want to do? Hence is an important word. I must use the previous answers. Find the maximum value of x, so I just need the value of x, not the volume itself, for which the volume is a maximum, give your answer to 1 decimal place. Again, this is a hint that it's not going to be a nice number. I need dv dx to equal 0. In other words, I'm going to multiply by minus 1 and just do this in one go. So in other words, 3x squared minus 14x plus 10 is equal to 0. Now I already know that's not going to factorise because it says 1 decimal place. So I'm just going to go straight to the quadratic function. So therefore x is equal to 14 plus minus the square root of 14 squared, 196, minus 4 times 3, which is 12 times 10, which is 120, and divide all of that by 2 times 3, which is 6. Now, if I get my calculator out, that is going to be 3.786 or 0.880. Now, remember right at the start, it said in the question where x is between 2 and 5. So although they're both positive, it must be the case. I'm going to write from question. Therefore, x equals 3.786. And I might put a star or something just to show I read the question. If it's a real exam and I had a bit of time, I'll write because between 2 and 5 or something, just to explain properly. And that's it, final question today. Not the final question of the month because we do have a 29th of Feb to come. But either way, again, good mix of questions. Quite enjoyed the questions today. Let me know how you went, and do like and subscribe, please. Really helps me, helps the channel. Kind of nice thing to do. And I'll see you for the next one. Thanks all.